Hello, welcome to Heather's Healing Heart 77. This is going to be a weekly read for the sign of Gemini. This is going to be for 9/8 to 9/14. I would like to take a moment to thank the Divine for guiding me in this act of divination for the sign of Gemini. I would also like to thank the viewers for watching today. If you could please hit the like and subscribe button, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Alright, what kind of messages do we have for the sign of Gemini? What kind of messages do we have for the sign of Gemini for the week of 9/8 to 9/14? What kind of messages do we have for the sign of Gemini? Gemini. I would like to take a moment to show some gratitude for my puppy, my mom, the house I live in, the roof over the food in my belly, the water that I drink, the sun in the sky, the new moon for new beginnings tonight. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a doctor. If it don't apply, let it fly. If you do need psychiatric help, please seek it. Again, entertainment purposes only. For the sign of Gemini, what kind of messages do we have for the sign of Gemini? Huh, Spirit? What kind of messages do we have for the sign of Gemini? Any other messages for the sign of Gemini? Messages for the sign of Gemini. Too many. Let's start with these. We have 21. Somebody could be 21. The World. We also have the number 5. Somebody could be a life map 5. Loss and grief, disappointment and regret. Alright. Can I get a couple more cards, please? Messages for the sign of Gemini. Couple more cards, please. Messages for the sign of Gemini. Messages for the sign of Gemini, please. Alright. We have the Two of Swords in the reverse. The Knight of Cups. The Three of Wands. The Ten of Wands, and the King of Wands. Lots of wands out there. Lots of fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with one of these, or you could have it in your chart. So, what I'm getting from this is you have the world at your fingertips, but you're still stuck in past trauma, which is holding you back, which is causing indecision and stalemate with the sword, the Two of Swords in reverse. But you still show on the outside your charm and creativity with the Knight of Cups over here. Nobody really knows what's actually really going on in there. With the Ten of Wands out here, you're just showing it's starting to build up to become too much responsibility, too much hard work. What responsibilities are overwhelming you right now? It's that's what you really need to focus with. And then once you figure that out and you straighten it out, plan it out, graph it, write it out, list it, do whatever you need to do, the Three of Wands out here is showing that it's going to progress. It's going to show growth. You're going to find partnership. You're going to find balance. You do have the world at your fingertips. You just have to take the right steps to get to the right choice. All right. What else do we have for the sign of Gemini? Spirit. Anything else for the sign of Gemini? Done with this one? Which one? This one? Alright. Any messages for the sign of Gemini, Spirit? Messages for the sign of Gemini for the week of 9/8 to 9/14. Messages for the sign of Gemini, please, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Gemini. Messages for the sign of Gemini, please. Do you have any messages for the sign of Gemini? Messages for the sign of Gemini. Right. We got the Two of Potions, the Four of Potions, the Six of Pumpkins, the Queen of Lightning, the Three of Candles, the Ace of Pumpkins, and the 10 of Lightning to finish it off. Alright. So right now here, what Spirit's trying to tell you is you have a choice. Just like with the previous cards, you have the world at your fingertips, but you have to make a choice. With the Four of Potions, it's showing that you have routine, stability, you feel like you have a solid foundation ready. And with the Six of Pumpkins following, it shows you're trying to overcome your obstacles. Okay? But you need to be empathetic in your situation. Like, see how mean she looks? See how mean and cocky she looks? You can't be so stuck up about it, you know what I mean? You have to try and find that empathetic intuition, that balance, that inner intelligence that you have. And then we have the Three of Candles, which is, I believe, fire energy candles. This is the Hocus Pocus deck, so I'm still trying to learn it. Which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius you could be dealing with. It's creativity. I mean, once you figure out how to find that inner wisdom of just being able to put yourself in other people's shoes in certain situations, your creativity is going to get unlocked and open back up, and it's going to bring you to the Ace of Pumpkins, which is the Ace of Pentacles. And that's common ground, that's new beginnings, that's beautiful. And then it brings you to the Ten of Lightning. Lightning is air, I believe? And tens are completion. I mean, that's Libra, Gemini energy, Aquarius energy. It'll bring you to a wonderful completion. So again, you have this choice you can make. Be wise about it. Don't be too snooty. Find your creativity again. Get that common ground, that new beginnings, and then you will find a beautiful completion along with it. Do we have any advice? Any advice for the sign of Gemini for these reads? Any advice for the sign of Gemini? Be with those who help your being. Like attracts like. Choose friends carefully. Like attracts like. Choose friends carefully. Choice. And laugh as much as you breathe. Love long as you live. Have fun. Enjoy life. Nurture relationships. Again, you need to remember to find that creativity and nurture it correctly with the Queen here. But again, as the picture portrays it, she doesn't look very nurturing in the picture. So I know it's in there somewhere. You just need to find it. I'm pretty sure that's just portraying like your front that you put on. Alright, Gemini. Thank you very much for joining me. If you could please hit the like and subscribe button, that would be greatly appreciated. I hope this message helps, and make sure you get your personal time, you get your rest, you drink your water. Alright? Blessings.